So this lake is 25 miles long, about 40 kilometers. It is 30,802 acres in size. It's the biggest lake in what is called the Algoma district. So our family started a lodge in 1946 on Cape Nakagami Lake. So growing up on the lake, I started guiding when I was really young, early teenage years. It's something you're born and bred to do. I think the key thing is taking a float plane in. That is definitely part of your experience. By having no roads on this lake, it makes it very valuable to the resources. It's everyone likes to have a float plane ride in. Everybody's got the same size boats and motors, except for the guides who have a little bit larger boat, and that's another experience you can do. You can rent a guide for either a day for your whole trip. They're going to put you on the fish.
There's a fish. That's a decent pike.
And they're going to make sure you have a really good trip.
Northern Ontario in shoulder season. The ice has only just let go, and the wind is already negotiating the rules. Sometimes the best plan is simple. Go where the road stops and let the lake decide who you'll be today. We came for pike with big attitudes, a little humility, and the kind of laughs you only get when the weather is truly in on that joke. Stick with us. This one's gonna make us earn it.
Ooh, that's a nice sized fish.
Absolutely fantastic. That is what you're in for on this episode of The New Fly Fisher.
The New Fly Fisher is brought to you in partnership with Destination Ontario. Scientific Anglers. Vair Watches. Boulder Boatworks. Trout Unlimited.
The farther north you drive, the smaller your world gets, until it's just spruce, granite, and a map that's mostly blue. You trade cell service bars for something better, something wilder, and something deeply you. We're bound for Windy Point Lodge on Cape Nakagami Lake, or just KB for short. It's a short, fly-in only excursion from Wawa, Ontario, and once that prop turns, roads disappear and time becomes weather and water. The country opens like a blueprint. Lots of looming bays, jagged points, and lonely reed edges just meant for those big, toothy pike. Windy Point is the kind of lodge you really hope for. Cozy cabins, hot showers, and the feeling someone thought long and hard about anglers and everything they need. We arrived at Windy Point Lodge early enough to head out on the water for the day. On this Northern Ontario adventure, I am lucky enough to have guest Jamie McClure with me as we enter into a true do-it-yourself adventure. Today, we are with guide Robert Watson. He is going to show us the lay of the land, and we are going to dive right in.
It's hot. It got hot real fast.
We begin with topwater as we cruise through the reeds. Pike are just warming up at this stage in the season, so we're ready to slide under if we find that they're sulking. Early pike water is no joke. If someone's home, they will answer quickly. That was a hit. Little guy. There we go. Woo! Little tiny creature. Oh, it should be okay. Yeah. First cast of the day. Oh, there we go. A bit of a bigger one. Not that much bigger, but oh, no, he's just feisty. All right, get him in quick, let him go.
You never know what kind of weather you're going to get when fishing in Northern Ontario, so coming dressed in various layers is always ideal for changing weather conditions.
We've been marking a lot of fish here, so you can just see the weeds just to the outside of you.
Yeah.
We're going to try to stay just to the outside of them. It drops down to about 7 feet. It should be good to go.
Okay, so kind of cast out this way and kind of balloon it towards this area?
Yeah, trying to bring them right, we'll try to stay right parallel with these weed beds. It goes down to about 6 feet off that rock. 8 feet where we were.
There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, I knew you were a good spot. Ah, little guy, but that's fine. Nice. Just switched rods to an intermediate sinking line, and that did the trick.
And
Woo!
flies out.
And flies out, perfect. There we go, yay, see ya. Okay. Intermediate sinking line. That's the trick right here when it's about 8 to 9 feet deep, right by some rocks. Unreal. Let's do that again to get some big girls in the boat. Whew. Man, when you're in the wind, it's chilly, and then you get into these protected little bays and you're sweating your butt off. Yeah, that gets pretty deep. Come on, guys, you're hungry. I know you are. Okay, well, has to retrieve then.
We moved around for a while, fishing big structure that looked promising. But with no luck. We thought 2 rods in the water is better than 1. Jamie rigs up to start fishing, and really, it's a good thing he did.
School ya. Nice. Ooh, that's a bigger one. Is it?
Definitely feisty. Took him like 3 swipes to grab that. It's just so cool to see it top water. A little bit bigger.
Gorgeous. That's the nicest, biggest fish of the day.
That's not saying a whole lot.
Boom. Oh.
Jellyfish.
All right. Do you have pliers?
Pretty cool, working top water. What are we at, 5 feet of water? 5 feet of water. Got about a 40-incher here. Hold on, pliers.
40-incher.
I was just gonna leave it at that.
It's clear that KB Lake has many nooks and crannies to explore thanks to Rob guiding us for the day. Remember, day 1 is best to plan and map. You want to make sure the creatures of day 2 rear their toothy grins. It's day 2 and the forecast has turned on us. DIY adventures means we adjust lines, angles, and sometimes our minds as we battle the multitude of fronts just screaming our way.
Good morning, everybody. We are about 30 minutes delayed getting out on the water just because there was a little bit more rain than we were expecting, but it's looking like a really fishy day. So we're excited. We're going to be heading out into some of the back bays. Jamie, what are we doing really today?
So the plan today is to keep things safe, keep things close to shore. We're expecting some weather in the afternoon. So with any do-it-yourself adventure, especially on a new lake, it's always good to keep things safe. So we're going to target some creek mouths, some river mouths, some drop-offs, and some weedy bays that are close to the docks, just in case we get caught up in that stuff. But we're still on the hunt for some big pike, and I think it's going to be a good day.
We are going to let the wind pick the water today, and we will pick the presentation.
Water temps are down.
I'm just gonna take my jacket off. It's deceiving when you're riding in the boat on a 17-degree day. It's super warm, but it's chilly with the wind. So be prepared to bring every jacket you own. So we just got out here. This is called Bear Creek. It's a nice little outflow creek that's got some really nice oxygen coming in with some weed beds. So this is really important for us right now to throw in a couple of poppers. We had some hits on topwater, some small guys, but the problem here that we're facing is that the ice was covering the lake just 3 days ago. So we're 3 days ice out. And so for all of you who know what that's like, fish are going to be sluggish. They're going to be probably hanging out in the bottom a little bit more and unsure what to do with our flies. And so here we're going to start top, we're going to hit mid-column, and then we're going to head over to the intermediate sinking line so we can get down to their level and see if we can just entice a little bit of get them a little pissed off or see if they're hungry. It's a little guy, but he's following. He's coming right up to the boat. Had a little guy following my fly, probably for about 20 feet. So remember, always come right to the boat when you are retrieving, because they will follow you. They're predators, man. That makes it fun. Oh, I had a hit there. Remember to act like a frog. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Whoop, and he's gone. I love this. I love it. It's fun, right? So remember, when you get a pike and they're coming and they're following and they do a big swirl, a lot of people want to rip it out to see if they can set, but make sure if you rip it out or if you don't, just keep it in the water, because often they're going to come back and strike time and time again. But it's fun. The little guys are little torpedoes. So we want to see that. It's good that they're hungry. So it's giving us some good indication that they're in here and they're starting to move, but if we can get the big ones, we're rocking and rolling. Ugh, I hate these.
Say, you're making me nervous.
All right, so I just did a quick fly change. I had a couple hits on the popper, which was super fun. we see now that the small babies are hungry, so they are torpedoing towards surface level, which is fun. But we are targeting some of the bigger ones. So I wanted to keep my floating line on, and the owner of the lodge, Rob, he was consistently saying, you know, you want to find flies that look like frogs or baby ducks. It's springtime, right? So there's a lot of babies, there's a lot of peepers, there's a lot of things happening. So here, I picked a minnow pattern that is yellow and mossy green, but it's got a white underbelly with a little bit of red. It's mimicking a frog-like pattern with also a little bit of minnow action as well. So let's see what we can do with this one, and hopefully it's a ticket. Oh, that was a big fish. Oh no!
It's a good size.
There he is, there he is. Oh, that's a big fish.
Still see it?
Yep, he's right here. Scared him. That was a big fish. I'm gonna keep my fly out of the water just in case. So this is the trip of presentation because, as we know, it is ice out 3 days ago. And so it's going to be either dialed in slow, like so slow you have to just try and not drag bottom, or trying to rip it in really fast to really stimulate them. But I just had a bite and I'm coming, it's really, really calm here. And all of a sudden I see this big head and it just goes very slow, oof. And it just takes it really, really softly. I had a little strip set, but then he goes and shakes and spits it. And so he then continued to follow my fly and go right to the nose of the boat. Just hanging out, couldn't entice him again. So we're low and slow today, big time.
Okay, so I got a little tip for you guys. Fishing in a boat with a fly rod, not always the easiest thing. You've got a lot of slack hanging around. There's a lot of stuff in the boat. So what I like to do is actually bring along a tarp, a blanket, a towel, anything you've got, and let's lay it over top of everything that we're gonna get caught up on. So this chair for me is the biggest hindrance. So I'm gonna cover it up, cover up those edges, cover up anything else that we can get caught on. As you can see, I'm already caught here. Throw this over. You're not gonna be able to cover everything. The boat parts is gonna be a real issue, but for me right now, the chair is the worst part. So covering that up, I can lay all my line on top of that, and that's gonna avoid any snags, especially when you're going to cast and you've got like a long cast you wanna get out there. All this slack, you want everything getting out of the boat nice and easy. So that's gonna keep you casting, keep the frustration levels down, and keep your fly in the water. Okay, so I'm gonna switch up presentations. I had a perch pattern on here, some nice shine to it, but Alyx had a nice follow earlier with a pretty big pike, and she's got a little bit of white on. So I'm gonna switch up to a little white pattern here, some more flash, a little bit bigger presentation, and see if we can get some follows, kind of what Alyx had. Really slow presentation though.
Yeah, really slow.
2 second wait on the strips. If not more.
Whoop.
Don't go into the boat. Always easiest in the net. Nice.
You got a fish?
Yeah.
Little guy?
Nope.
Really?
It's a better size.
Oh, there we go.
It's 30 plus.
Here we go, here we go. That's a good fish. Yeah.
Sorry, Jar.
Cast it towards that little swirl. I didn't realize it was something bigger. Oh, yeah.
That's a good fish.
He's in the weeds, though. Uh-oh.
Is he caught in the weeds?
He might be wrapped around some. Let's see that net for a sec.
See if we can scare him out of there. Oh, there we go.
Hang on to that.
Okay, here we go.
There he is.
You can bring him over on this side.
Yeah. Definitely better fish. Yeah, there we go.
Hey! Hey!
Nice.
Right on.
Slow retrieve again, right in the weeds.
Biggest fish of the day so far, that's for sure. Right on. Boom. All right.
Right. So this is the fly that did it. Went with the white pattern a little bit earlier in the day. Simple white pattern, a little bit of black on top, lots of flash. We heard a swirl a little bit earlier, casted right to it. Wasn't a big swirl, wasn't expecting much, but latched on, dug himself into the weeds, and then it was game on at that point, trying to get him out of it. But good fight, girthy fish, lots of fun.
So, Jamie just got a decent size. Like we're talking 30, 32 inch. And it wasn't a big hit. It was very subtle. We actually thought it was a small fish again, but it wasn't. And so I'm feeling a lot of pressure to deliver. So I'm gonna cast this out and I'm gonna predict in the next 5 casts, I'm gonna get a 38 inch pike. Here we go. Woo! That was a big follow.
Oh yeah, nice pike.
It's funny because I actually just saw his white blemish. See it on the top there?
Yeah.
Right on. All I saw was that white blemish and I thought, oh my God, is that my fly? No, it isn't. Awesome. It's so amazing when you can see them patrol your fly and then hit it. Okay, he might run again. Right on. Good fight. All right, awesome. Gonna bring him into the side of the boat, see if we can just get him in. Looks like he was been chomped at actually quite recently.
Bring him in.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Woo.
Nice work, Alyx.
All
Nice
right.
fish.
Ooh, that fish was solid. I just couldn't believe when I saw this white thing following my fly and that I thought it was the fly, but it wasn't. It was an injured pike that was clearly full of rage. Really, really hungry and really feeling frisky with the spring. And so great fight and really green, right? Green means go. And so the best thing that you can do is keep them in the net. And so take them up by the belly, keep them wet, and send them on their way because they're ready. They're ready to spawn if they haven't already, and they're just looking for some awesome, awesome fish to eat. So thanks, and let's get some more.
Yeah.
Size?
Little guy. I think. Easy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, small guy. That was cool though.
Yeah, good take. That's a good fly you've got on.
Yeah, been pretty productive. Good guy.
Why aren't you sharing your fly with the class?
I will switch you flies, honey. Why? Barely. Maybe. Oh, it's a nice walleye.
Hey!
Thought he was coming in a little too easy for a pike. That's a good sign for pike. Pike eat walleye. And a big pike would probably eat this one.
Head up. Listen to your partner on the net.
Oh boy. Listen to your net person.
Listen to your net person.
Good healthy walleye.
Goodbye.
After a few small fish from Jamie, the weather rolled in hard and fast and pushed us back to the lodge. Small winds always stack into momentum, so we hang on to these memories as we head back to the lodge to warm our souls. Windy Point Lodge sits on a classic Northern Ontario point with wide views of islands, big sky, and endless water. From the deck, you can see the islands in every direction, boats sliding in and out, and that soft evening light that makes you want to slow right down. Cabins are tucked along the shoreline, warm, simple, and comfortable. Inside, it's all about drying gear, swapping stories, and crashing hard after long days on the lake. In the main lodge, meals are the daily anchor. Coffee before sunrise, hearty dinners after dark. Everyone crowded around the tables telling the one that almost got away stories.
Welcome to the windiest day that we've got going on so far, everybody. This is a wild one, and it's only gonna get worse. Fronts are coming through, but we've got some sun right now, which is awesome. Jamie, what are we targeting today?
We're gonna target some back bays. As you can probably hear, there's a little bit of wind going on, so we gotta get ourselves out of the wind to throw these big flies. Targeting big pike again, so creek mouths, weed beds, weed edges, rocky points, if we can find them out of the wind, that's the goal.
Awesome. It's gonna be a good day. Let's go.
The radar draws a hard line. On KB, storms move like trains, and there's no pretending otherwise. We'll see what we can rummage up today before the storms drive us back home.
Okay, so we just got to this little back bay, and it is covered, and I mean protected from the wind. So we just took off our jackets, and it was about a 25-minute boat ride. So what we're doing now, we came in, we did a little bit of research, looked for the structure, and are throwing in some bright flies just to see if they're gonna attract some of the fish that might be laying a little bit low still. And next step is to continue to switch up those flies and see what we can do.
I've been on the rivers for 27 years, and I finally get my chance to learn something huge. Who would we be if not to put some humor into something brand new?
Okay, I'm learning the boat for the very first time, which is kind of fantastic for a DIY trip. you both want to know how to be able to navigate accordingly and obviously use the tools at your disposal. So what do I do?
So, to put it into gear, you've got the joystick on top. Push it back to go back, push it forward to go forwards, okay? So your hand is on the throttle right now. To go fast, you roll her back. You just roll her back. There you go. Slow down, you roll her forward. You just roll it forward. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, to go left and right, you're gonna push left to go right. There you go. So you're gonna pull right to go left.
Okay,
Got it?
got it.
Okay.
This is something that I've been waiting to do, so I finally have the chance to do it. All right. Just wait till I get that 45-incher.
Good to go.
I'm fine.
Got it. There you go.
We did it. It's happening. It's happening. So we just got to this beautiful, really reedy, weedy bay. Earlier this morning, there was quite a few fronts that were coming through, a lot of rain. And we all know, well, if you don't, you do now, when low pressure systems come through, fish's swim bladders start to feel a little like they've got a stomachache, in an easy way to say it. And so typically what they're gonna do, especially if they're still cold from ice out, they're gonna crush a little bit more to the bottom to make sure that they can regulate that swim bladder just a little bit more. And so we're gonna be drifting through this reedy, weedy patch using sinking lines. We're looking for something that has some depth, just so we can see if there's any movement or any spark in their eye to feed. If not, we might just need to wait a couple hours for them to regulate, and then we'll be cooking with gas. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that felt like something. That's a fish. Oh, I lost it.
You had it?
Yeah,
Big or small?
it was probably 22 inches. Could have been 50. I like what you're saying.
Fast or slow still?
Pretty slow. Okay, this is the one. I can feel it.
Hey.
That's a good sign. That's good luck. Kingfishers, when you hear them and you're fishing, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So much good luck.
Ooh, 2 kingfishers.
That's like the royal flush of poker.
Yep.
Or fishing. Yeah.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah. Walleye? Oh, it's a walleye. Hey, Wally. Not quite what we're looking for, but that's what pike feed on, so that's a good sign. Yeah. Little walleye.
Oh, there we go. There's a fish. Woo! Little guy, maybe a walleye? Come on.
Seems like good weight to it.
Yeah, seems a little heavier than expected. Oh, now it's a pike. That's a decent sized pike. Whoa. There we go. Okay, so that hit really sluggish and really deep. I was waiting a good 4 seconds on a good tug. Whew.
There you go.
That was on a purple and white clouser. So I've got an intermediate sinking line with a dumbbell eye, really getting that down. Again, these fronts coming in with ice out are really taking a toll on these fish. So we got to meet them where they're at, and gonna bring this one over to you. I think he's ready. Gorgeous, woo! Hey.
Spunky.
Spunky, I like that.
Good job, Alex.
All right.
It's a good fish.
Oh, that popped out super easily. There we go. Beautiful fish. Nice little size. Just released a good 27-inch pike. It's a great fish, right? So one thing that we really did learn here, though, is making sure that you've got several tricks in your back pocket in order to entice these ice-out fish. They're tired, they're sluggish. I waited a good 4 seconds for this fly to drop, and the retrieve was an equal 4 seconds in order to pull it. I thought it was a walleye. And so they're slow, they're sluggish, they are not willing to chase. And so you must be willing to do whatever it takes to not be anxious, not pull that fly too fast, and to wait, be patient, and they'll come to you. There's a fish. Ooh, that feels a bit heavier. Oh, yep. Haven't seen the fish yet. Could just be a... Come on. Come on. Oh, that looks like a pike. Always like when you're peeling a little bit of line. Woo, there we go. Come on, you can fight, yeah. Again, really, really slow. Just dragging. I'm almost releasing a little bit of line back into the water with every retrieve, just so I can make sure to get some depth. This is a good little fish. Whoa, look at that line. I'm gonna have to take this to the butt of my hip. Whoa. All right, we've been waiting for this one, that's for sure. Oh, okay, come right at the boat. Come on, let me see ya. This is spring fishing. When you're desperate, I'm desperate to see the fish. Okay, come on. All right, let's pull you up a little. Oh, that's a decent pike. This is the 8-weight. This is the 8-weight in action, I think. Because this is not a huge fish, but they're strong. Okay, Jamie.
Which side are you thinking?
Right side.
Good fish.
Oh, one more thrash. Okay, Jamie.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh.
That is a chunky fish.
Ow. I gotta actually let my wrist hang out for a second. Wow, that was awesome. I mean, talk about a weight in order to get that one to the net, but also to just be low and slow. Again, it's all about patience. We got a good one to the net. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Good fish. Not a big fish, but that was a good fight. That's spring. Oh, we got there. Let's get another one. Whew. Awesome.
What turned out to be an epic day was cut short. The storm to rule them all was heading full tilt in our direction, so we packed it in and set off back towards the lodge. What we were in for hadn't been seen in almost 3 decades, a derecho that blasted us into total awe. Day 4, and we're back at it. We have some residual weather nipping at our heels, but when you're hungry for the hungry, you get up, you suit up, and you boat out towards the unknown. The day isn't pretty, but it has a pulse, and we're on top of it.
The rain is now set in, so we have to determine whether we stick it out or wait for it to pass, because it looks a little hairy.
We decided to switch spots, and miraculously, the rain lightened up. We aren't totally in the clear, but this is way more manageable.
Whoa! That hit like a Mack truck.
That's my line.
I'm sorry. I'm taking it. That was a bit of a faster retrieve because I'm trying to avoid the weeds. Got a heavy fly on it. That actually scared me.
Is it a big fish?
I don't know. I mean, it might not have been, but it hit really hard, which is not what we have been experiencing in this trip so far. So that was fun.
Actually, it could be fun to throw a big frog in here.
Fish.
It seems like a better fish.
Oh, maybe it wasn't. Didn't that seem like a fish? I don't know. It seemed like a fish.
Cameraman says no.
For sure. Oh.
That was a sick fight, though.
I don't even understand because you don't think so?
I think it was a fish.
I thought it was a fish. I definitely
It was a
thought
sick
it was.
fight. Like the rod was almost bent so far it touched the reel. But yeah, it just let loose.
Hey.
Whether it be weed, log, or fish, heck of a fight.
Like that. That's a fish.
Well, still not sure.
Yeah, that's a good little pike. I got one. Oh, nice.
Hell of a grip.
Right on. Okay. There.
Look at that.
Nice little pike, little handful. Whoop. Oh. Alrighty, so we just beat a little bit of that rain and came in and found a nice little cove, a nice little bay that has a lot of weeds and some structure from a beaver lodge, which is awesome. It's good for the fish to hang out under, especially if they're not feeling well with all the fronts. Just let off a nice aggressive little pike and looks like a good spot. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
So we've been fishing a little bit here late afternoon. We've caught some walleye, a couple small pike, but we're not finding the big ones. So we're gonna change our tactic a bit here. We're gonna do some cruising around. We have the luxury of having a sonar here, so we can figure out depth, water temperature. So we're gonna go up and down some shorelines, try and find some bait fish. Mainly we're gonna look for whitefish or walleye congregating together. We've had some success this week finding those schools and also finding bigger pikes. So right now that's the goal. It's still early season, so figuring out these giant pike is, a little tricky, but that's the fun of do-it-yourself adventures is, dialing all that in and getting the big ones.
Come on, easy meal, easy meal.
Eagle. And a fish. Oh!
Oh no. Good fish, bad fish?
Yeah, probably another walleye. Oh, there's a walleye.
Nice. Walleye?
Yeah, that's fun. Was not expecting a walleye in here. We're in 4.5 feet, but here we are. All right, little guy, come here. Really slow presentation. It's kind of been the theme of the week.
Some fish, little guy. Is that a walleye? It's a walleye. All right, well, we're finding walleye in here, so that's a good sign, right? Pike eat walleye. I'm never gonna be mad at these little guys. Come on over, honey.
Really pushing us, isn't it? Oh, that's a bigger fish. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice, nice. I'll reel that really fast. That looks like a good fish.
that was a big tail. There he goes.
Oh, great fish. Solid fish. Good fish.
I am gonna get wrapped back here for sure. Oh, so much to get tangled on back here.
Okay, I'm coming.
My heart is like pounding just because I thought I was gonna get broken off here.
This is a really good timing fish. The wind is really starting to pick up, so we were just saying let's maybe head back towards the lodge, and Jamie had one cast and brought this nice fish in.
Not a huge pike, but still a lot of fun, especially when you're pulling them from the weeds like this. Feisty, weird fight, kind of came in like a log, and then as soon as he sees the boat, he just takes off and starts peeling drag. But that's what you want.
Learning on a fly-in adventure isn't about looking slick or rushing into anything. It's about identifying your steps and knowing that skill is always a ladder to the next bend, the farther exploration, and always, always finding the way back home. After a fantastic day of catching fish and dodging weather, we headed back to the lodge to warm up and fuel ourselves for the next day of fishing. Spring flips to pure ice overnight. We're fishing smarter today. Counting the fly down, slowing the retrieve, and just grabbing the short windows we're given.
Just wanted to go over some safety stuff. This is a brand new lake for Alyx and I, and it's a big lake. So letting someone know at the lodge where you're gonna be and maybe what time you're gonna be back is pretty important. If something ever happens, then they know, you weren't back at this time, so let's figure out where they are. Also a good thing, we're lucky here visiting Windy Point Lodge that we have sonars in our boat, but as everybody knows, electronics fail. So having a physical map, not just one, maybe two, that's probably a good idea. Like I said, big lake, new to us. We can figure stuff out on the sonar, but maps are really handy as well. Also, we've experienced pretty much every season of the year here this week. Having a dry bag has been absolutely key. We've got this thing loaded with extra sweaters, extra hats, socks, and we've also thrown in a lighter as well. Nothing worse than getting caught in the lake in high winds and high rain and being worried about getting back to the lake. Back to the lodge. That gives us a chance to actually stop somewhere and make a fire if we need to. Other than that, the basics, life jackets, super important. Here at Windy Point Lodge, they provided that with us as well. The safety boat kit, highly important. It's got the whistle, it's got the throw line, it's got the bail as well, and the flashlight. It's got to be safe. Safety is the #1 priority when you come to a new lake or any lake you're at. Fishing is always going to be secondary compared to that.
Speaking of dry bags, we were out on the water. We ended up heading north, and the winds were so strong that spray from the waves ended up crashing over our boat and soaking the heck out of me. So glad that I packed another sweater, as you can see here, so that I could remain warm and not have to go back to the lodge. Again, be very, very prepared. We went from 27 degrees Celsius on arriving to -1, feeling like -6 degrees Celsius. So you have to be prepared, you have to be safe, and keep dry.
Good days start with simple habits. Kill switch clicked, dry bag zipped, layers that let you think about fishing instead of the freezing cold.
This feels like steelhead weather, and we're in a boat, casting into the wind. Fun times. Warm, positive thoughts. That's what's gonna get us through the day here. And 40-inch pike.
The equipment we have been using is as follows: 8 and 9 weight rods with intermediate floating and sinking lines, red and black, purple, and perch patterns were the flies of choice for us, but the most important thing were that the flies were low and slow every single time.
All right, guys, I want to talk about my leader setup here. You can buy pre-made leaders for pike fishing. It makes things pretty easy, but I'm kind of cheap, so I like to make my own. So what I've got is about 4 feet of 30-pound leader material, and I go all the way down to about 18-20 inches of 30-pound bite wire. You can increase your poundage depending on where you are. This is kind of the setup that I like. My connection between the two is a double surgeon knot. Keeps things really tight, really small. You're not catching on weeds at all with it. And to connect to my fly line, I make a perfection loop at the top end of my leader, and that makes it a lot easier to connect to your fly line. So, for anyone who fly fishes, they know that casting with heavy winds is not that fun. So if you can find a spot that's kind of sheltered from the wind, like where we are now, and understand how bait fish and prey work. So we have winds coming from the north. They're gonna push bait fish past this point. So our hope is that prey will be sitting in this soft water waiting for that bait fish, whether it be walleye or perch or whitefish, to come past that point so they can ambush and eat. Yeah, fish on.
Nice.
That was sick. That was probably the same one.
Nope. Do you need the net? Heck yeah.
Yeah, let's go net.
All right.
That was sick.
That was a good hit.
Yeah, right at the boat. That was probably the same one I was telling you about.
Nice. Northern magic. Heckin' right. Oh, nice fish.
A little bit bigger than the ones I'm getting.
Hello.
All right, so another northern here on the Northern Magic Fly. I think I saw this one earlier, chase after my fly towards the boat, but missed it. This time you got it. There we go. Flies out. Happy pike. They're so much fun. I mean, they attack your fly like they're the absolute predators of the lake, which they are. I'll take those all day long.
Right on. Boom. Ah, not too wet. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Hell yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a better fish.
Okay.
Come
Awesome.
on, stay hooked.
Huh?
Said, come on, stay hooked.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it's
Better fish?
Oh yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Here we go.
Get ready. I'm grabbing this as soon as we can.
Yeah!
Yeah, baby!
Woo! Nice fish.
Woo! 6 days of fishing. I don't think it's quite a 40, but it's definitely a thick fish. Subtle take again, really slow strips, and yeah, took it. Whoop. Quick roll. And just like that. Not so graceful, but it's a wild fish. Ton of fun. Holy smokes. I love pike. Cold weather sucks, but when you're catching pike, totally worth it. Woo!
Some winds are loud, but today's felt quiet and earned. On KB Lake, the weather writes most of the story. We write the rest. With boat control, soft hands, and a stubborn belief that the next drift might just be the one. We truly adventured together on this trip, and we hope you felt the pull of the North right alongside us. Huge thanks to the owners and crew of Watson's Windy Point Lodge, and if you would like to learn more, check out more of our episodes at thenewflyfisher.com. I'm Alyx Parks, and hey, we'll catch you next time from the wilder side of Ontario.
The New Fly Fisher is brought to you in partnership with Destination Ontario. Scientific Anglers. Vair Watches. Boulder Boatworks. Trout Unlimited.